check 1 2 check 1 2. What's up, everybody? Man, happy Monday, guys. I missed you. I want to take a couple minutes to say I'm sorry for not showing up on Sunday. Sorry, on Saturday, guys. I got a call in the morning for work and it just threw off my timing, so I had to leave early anyway, so I didn't make it out. So I apologize for those of you that thought I was gonna make it. I knew I was intended to make it, but as I said, I got sidetracked. So get that off. Start the show right off with that. Welcome to the show, everybody. This is Fishy Hour with Roman. Today is reports, fishing reports. So we have Coach Worf queued up in a little bit. He's gonna give us the weekly conditions report and what to expect this week in fishing. Also, we have we'll just go to the normal show. It's been a while. I took the time to kind of like figure out what I was gonna do with my spare time. I really miss doing the show on Mondays because I feel like Mondays is my show. Like it's 100%. I can do what I want. And then on Wednesdays, it's kind of more like I let Brian kind of go for it and lay out the show the way he wants, which is good. But I miss Mondays because it's a way for me to kind of express myself and get to know you guys, of course, and really be like office hours and help you guys with whatever you guys need, right? So yeah, so I'm back on Mondays, and I'll be back with Brian on Wednesdays, okay? And then we're also letting you guys know that Muto is doing a show on Thursdays over on Submission Fishing Co. So if you guys don't know, now you know. Go give him a follow. He'll be on here, I think, later today or something. We'll see. Cool. Shout outs, and then we'll do Pop Top. So let me just do a little background music in. A little background music, do some shout outs. While I'm doing the shout outs, type in exclamation point FH share. Let's see. FH share. Yeah, that'll give you a link that you can copy and paste into an email, into a text. Oops, where is it? FH share. Fish share. Did it come up? Oh yeah. Nope, that's not it. What? Did it come up? Snipe. Oh, there it is. Come watch Fish Hour with me right now. What up, Brian? Woo! All right, shout outs real quick. Saltwater Slayer in the house. Welcome to the show. First time. Sorry, not first time. First one into the chat. Welcome. HTX Polestar MMFC Texas chapter in the house. What up, Oscar? Welcome back. Eric in the house. Eric the Judge Lehman. Oh yeah, thanks for letting me know about that buffering issue. We got it resolved. It looks like it's okay. I'm getting the green icon from YouTube, so we're good. Aiden, what up? Ohio Boy Fishing. Welcome back to the show, dude. It's been a while. Hope everything is good with you. I saw Aiden slayed carp, and you make carp tacos. You sent me a picture of those carp tacos. Dude, they look pretty good, actually. I've never had carp. I don't know how they came out. Were they tasty? Was it good? Did the carp taste good? Captain Dan is working. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Oh, nice, dude. Nice, Captain Dan. Looks like fun. All right. Let's see. I see Tyler in the house. What up, Tyler? Tyler, we still need to figure out that rod, dude. Let's figure it out this week. Send me a message on Instagram or on Discord, and we'll figure it out because I need to get that rod set up. It's been a long time. I think I've had that Tranks rod, that Tranks reel for a year now, I think, and I haven't even used it. So I haven't even spooled it up. So yeah, crazy, right? Let's see. Stingray in the house. What up, Stingray? Welcome back. Welcome to Fishy Hour. Okay. Is anybody else having buffering issues? Let me know. Looks like I should be okay by now. Leonard in the house. What up, Leonard? Salty Dangler in the house. What up, Salty? Hey guys, thanks for helping me mod. I appreciate that. I see. Let's see. See Leonard. Okay, good. There's Dario in the house. What up, Dario? Welcome back to the show. I see Fishy down there. What's up? Aloha MMFC. Welcome back. I see. What else do I see in here? Roy. What up, Roy? Down in SD. Roy, it's been a while. Roy, what days can you fish? I feel like I haven't fished with you in like a year. What's up, Mark G? Welcome back. What up, Max? Saltwater Slayer. Happy birthday, Muto. What? When's Muto's birthday? Today? Happy birthday, Muto. Oh, it's Muto's birthday today. We went fishing. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Happy birthday, Muto. Muto in the House Submission Fishing Co. Check him out. He's gonna have a show on Thursday. I will remind you with Brian tomorrow on Wednesday about Muto's show. Dave Rage says, "What's up, fishy folks?" Very cool. All right, no issues so far. Good. Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. All right, so in about, I don't know, 10 minutes, we're gonna have Coach jump on. He's gonna do his report. Oh, Roy. Oh, cool. Roy Fish mission birthday for a few hours. Very cool. Cal had a Father's Day birthday. What? Wait, it's Cal's birthday on Father's Day? That's cool. Happy birthday, Cal, and happy birthday, Muto. Man, a lot of birthdays. A lot of birthdays coming up. Very cool. Okay, so let's start the show off officially with Pop Top. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best Pop Top you ever heard, 1 being the worst, rate this Pop Top. All right, how was that? How was that? Scale of 1 to 10. HBD Cal. Cheers. Happy Monday, everybody. It's the beginning of the work week. Hope you guys had a good first day of work. Ooh, very nice. A 10. Happy birthday, Cal Muto. Very cool. A 9, a 7.8. Okay. A 9, a solid 10 point. Okay, solid 9. Okay, very nice. Not too bad. I'm happy with that. Very cool. All right, I got my list of things. I have my list of things we need to go over real quick. Okay, we got that done. Okay, with the Pop Top. Okay, very cool. If you're new to the show, this show is here to help you with your fishing questions. Not only myself, but everybody in the audience is here. Everybody watching, everybody in the chat is willing, ready, and able to help you with your fishing questions. So if you're new to fishing, if you're new to this show, and you have any questions, please put them in the chat. We will take the time to answer them and not make fun of you for asking beginner questions. Okay, we feel it's a good way to learn and reinforce the knowledge that we have acquired as we gained experience out there fishing. Okay, so feel free to put your questions in the chat. What up, Todd? I see Todd, TB Metal Art in the house. What up, Todd? Can I just win the lottery so I can fish full time? Yeah. Can I just win the lottery so I can fish full time? Exactly. That's so funny. All right, so over the past couple of weeks, I've been going. What up, Richie Rich? What's up? Jesse in the house. What up, Jesse? Welcome back. 4 weekends in a row without skunking. Ooh, look at you, Saltwater Slayer slaying. Saltwater Slayer slaying. In the chat, tell me the last time you skunked. The last time you skunked in the chat. I want to hear the last time you skunked. I hope nobody's skunking right now because the fishing is hot, right? The fishing is supposed to be good right now. When was the last time you skunked? Oh, very cool. Todd, thanks for reminding me about that. Okay. What year is that P8, Todd? What up, Cal? Happy birthday. I heard it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Cal. I'm here now. What I miss? Just some quick announcements. Never skunk on the kayak yet. What? Dario? Nice, dude. That's very cool. Jesse skunked in the middle of December. Okay, yep. We're talking about the last time we skunked, Cal. The fishing is on fire, says Saltwater Slayer. In Channel Islands Harbor, I went yesterday and caught 3 spotties. Okay, very good. Yeah, says the guy that thought there was no spotties in Ventura, which is very cool. We sang happy birthday to you while you were here. Yeah. All right, to Cal. I can't remember the last time I skunked. Oh, very nice. I deleted those outings from my memory, says Salty. Nice. Those records have been, what is it called? Expunged or deleted? That's so funny, dude. That's so funny. That's so funny. Cool. All right. But I did get some clams that day. Does that count? I guess it doesn't count. It's not a fish, but still you got some kind of shellfish. It's a shellfish, right? Also, 2 tickets for Islander Mother. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Todd has got some stuff he's looking to get rid of. And this is the ideal place for us to have dibs on the stuff he's had. Although I think he's already posted it. So he's selling a Pro Angler 14. I think it has does it have the 180 drive or the regular drive? What year is a kayak, Todd? Oh, 2016. So it doesn't have the 180 drive, but you can probably put a 180 drive in the same slot if you wanted to upgrade it. But the kayak is there. I think it comes with the fish finder. It's already rigged, right? And then also, he has tickets. Is it 1 ticket or 2 tickets? Todd, for the Islander. Let me see, Islander. Okay, I have 2 tickets. I also have 2 tickets for the Islander Mothership, June 29th. Oh man, that's close. June 29th. Okay, so not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. That's actually pretty good. And how long is a trip for? How long is a trip for, Todd? Is it like a day and a half or 2 days? Solar Slayer regrets it. He said, "No worries. I like teasing you. I'm messing with you. It's all good." Guys, if you've never been on an Islander trip, dude, it's so much fun. It's the closest thing to a kayak butler you're ever gonna get. All right. I'm trying to find this video real quick, so I can put a link for you guys. Let's see, Roman Castro Islander kayak trip. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, it works. Oh, this is back when I was vlogging daily, dude. This is gangsta. Okay, so kayak fishing San Clemente Island day 1. All right, I'm just gonna put this video. It's a list. Oops. Let's see, copy. Come on. We can watch it actually. Should we just watch it? I guess what we're gonna do after Coach gives us a report, we're gonna watch my San Clemente videos, and then you guys can figure out if you guys want to get those tickets from Todd. Let's see. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that you cannot take a pro angler on the Islander trips, as far as I know. But you can rent like a what up, Izzy? What up, Arnie? Welcome back, bit. But you can rent like an Outback or something from maybe Fastlane. Yeah, exactly. Very cool. Okay, cool. Let's hey Coach, let me know when you're ready, and we'll get that call going. Okay, let's do. I'm gonna see while we're doing that. I'm going to take this off. Let's see. Share the screen. Will this work? Let's see if it works. Oh, see. See. Went down to Point Loma for a stroll with the kids yesterday and saw all the kayaks getting ready for one of those trips. Yep. Talked to a few of the guys. This sounds like, yeah, dude, it's super fun. It's so fun. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking, guys, would you guys be interested in doing and trying to like get an Islander trip for our group? Because we can make it happen. Can you imagine? All right, so I'm just gonna play some videos for you guys real quick. All right, cool. Coach, I'll give you Coach, take your time. I'm gonna run through some videos, Coach, and then we can do your report. Okay. Let me just figure out how to share the screen real quick. Let's see. We have window share. Here it is. Pick the right window. There we go. All right, I'm queuing it up. All right, here we go. Let me mute this music. Give me a second, music. And then you guys can see this was like in 2016, guys. This video was in 2016. It's been a long time. Details. Got it queued up just right. All right, here we go. Sorry for the delay there, guys. Let's see. And then when I went on my Kraken. Here it is. There we go. Okay, here we go. Ready? This is old, man.
Morning, guys. It's Friday. I'm here on my lunch break. It is around 11 o'clock. I am getting ready to do a trip this weekend on my kayak. I'm going on the Islanders. We're sitting here in OEX Mission Bay. If you have any kayaking needs, come check out this place. It's awesome. And if you're thinking to yourself, oh man, I don't live in San Diego, I don't have access to all this cool gear here at OEX Mission Bay. Well, you do actually. Their online presence is kayakfishingsupplies.com. So check them out. Otherwise, we're gonna get ready and
Look how I used to rock my kayak, dude, on my car. What?
Alright, so I'm all packed up. I have a gear for diving, I have gear for kayaking, I have gear for fishing, and of course, a video and all that good stuff.
This was before I was
now we're gonna hit the road
into
and try to get on this boat before it takes off. So stoked. I forgot my wheels, so I have to use this thing. But the most people are using their kayak with their wheels to move their stuff.
What a noob.
Learning curve here, guys. Learning curve.
This is like the...
Yeah, so...
Alright, let me show you guys what the loading process looks like.
Into the area where you can park overnight. That's where most of the sport boats meet their customers and to go on fishing. So this is gonna be really fun, and I'm gonna learn a lot from these guys because these guys all look like they've been doing this for a while. So that's really cool. Yeah.
Ready to light them up,
right? We're making a mad dash to get a nice room.
That's so crazy.
Boom, home sweet home. Alright, I just got my bunk, and now we're gonna go back to the dock to get... There's my fishing pole, number 1 for the yellowtail, number 2 for the calicos, a little smaller fish, and this is in case I don't want to bite.
What a jerk.
Boat tour, we're in the galley. There we go.
Hey, here's how they load the kayaks up, guys. Time lapse.
These guys are super efficient at loading these kayaks. That's so cool. That's Islander. I got my bunk and most of my stuff's on the... Progress continues. I was wondering how they're going to get 21 kayaks on this boat, but obviously they know what they're doing. Let me see the oil. Okay? That's... See you guys tomorrow.
Alright, so that's like one of the videos. Obviously, it's kind of like, we just kind of scrubbed through it. Here's a link for that one in the chat. And then actual fishing time, fishing days. What is it? Actual fishing days. What's this fishing day? Add day 2. Here's the actual fishing.
Thank you.
It's like the morning breakfast routine.
Yeah. Smells as good as it looks. It looks cold out there.
So dumb. Yeah, I wish I could take the PA too, dude.
It's 5:57 in the morning. We're at the island. A lot of these guys are already ready to go in. They got up extra early to break up their kayaks. I did not. I just had breakfast and it was delicious. I don't mind being the last guy in the water or towards the end because there's a lot of stuff I have to sort out. I have to figure out what fishing, spearfishing, and camera gear to take with me on this. I'm gonna actually go figure that out next.
I'm gonna show you guys the actual process of them putting somebody in the water. There's Carrie. You get dressed, you get your kayak set up. They hand you all your. They put the kayak in the water for you. They hand you the kayak. They hold it with the gaff, and then they launch you. And there you go. You have your radio with you. You can say, "Can you bring me some bait? Can you come get my fish?" Right? It's just super well planned out. Like it really is a mothership trip. You know, they give you. You can get bait from the tank and put it into your bait tank.
All right, most of the guys are in the
Pretty
water.
crazy.
We're just waiting on Ted to jump in the water. I'll see. You guys are gonna go into this housing. Let's go.
This is me. Getting it done. I don't even think I caught fish today. Or did I? Yeah, I did. I caught a calico. Let's see. I caught a rack. I caught a rock too. Bam, son, in your face. But check us out. A little over under action. What? Later. But the water is so beautiful, so clear. It's awesome. Look at that. A little kayak fishing action. This was we slept on the boat twice. We left the night before we fished, and we woke up at the island and fished, had breakfast and fished, and then we slept there, and then we fished again, and then I think we slept on the way back. So it was like a day and a half, or like 2 days. We basically slept twice on the boat. It's super fun. And like I said, these guys will bring you bait. They'll come get your fish. It was just a very cool outing. Food is great. And a Coke machine? What? It's a little over under. Oh, that guy's got a pro. No, that's the Outback, right? It's Outback. That's One Punch Jerry, I think is his name on Instagram. Anyway, that was that day. That's very cool. Very cool. Let's see. I'll put it in the chat here, guys, if you guys want to go watch that whole thing yourself. Anyway, let's go back to oh, this guy right here. Where is it? Oh, what happened? Hold on. This guy right here with the glasses, he's on San Diego Fish, on the San Diego Fish Forum, and I think he's the guy that caught. He's one of the guys that caught like 100 spotties from shore, on one night, on one day or something like that. So cool dude, super cool dude. I can't remember his name. I'm not sure if he wants to give out his name, but that guy's a cool dude, very cool dude. Anyway, back to the regularly scheduled program. Where is it? Here, boom. Anyway, that's a little throwback in time. Is this live or over? No, it's live, dude. What's up, Duncan? Duncan, welcome. Yeah, no PA-14s. The trip is amazing, guys. It's you gotta experience it at least once. It's freaking awesome. If you can't make this one, if it's too late notice, hit up Todd. He'll give you the price for the tickets. He's got 2 tickets. Maybe if you and a friend want to go, it's totally worth it. It's super fun. Yeah, PAs are too big. So you need to have like an Outback or smaller. But it's a really fun experience, especially right now that the fishing is really good. It's gonna be fun. You'll be out there in the ocean. You'll be sleeping on the boat. It's a really cool experience. And yeah, there was a guy. Stickers is the flounder sticker. Oh yeah. The halibut. Yeah, it's up, dude. It's on the website shop.romancastro.com if you want to grab one. There was one guy that didn't fish any calicos, any yellowtail. He went like straight for the. He was like specializing in halibut, and that guy got like his limit both days. So yeah, he was but he focused on that exclusively. He was like I think it was like doing like that ball weight with like the flasher and like kind of weird stuff. But his whole goal was just to get halibut, and he caught some pretty big ones. So he might have been the jackpot winner, I think. No, someone else is the jackpot winner. Leonard says, I'm trying to get my sister to buy an Outback so I can take it on. There you go. maybe that, yeah, bounce ball rig. Exactly, Tyler. Maybe that's my excuse to do that's the way I get my wife a kayak. I get her Outback instead of a PA. All right, Coach, I'm ready if you're ready. Also, guys, stick around because we're going to have Captain Scotty on in a little bit, like maybe at around 7:45 or so, maybe 8. So waiting to hear back. He just got back from a trip, so he's cleaning the boat. So as soon as he's done cleaning the boat, he's going to give me a call. All right, Coach, I'm ready if you want to send me the call. Otherwise, I'll keep blabbing. Put a little background music on. Where's that music? The Old Glory has been on the fish. Oh, very cool. Oh, yeah, and for those of you guys that ordered your Spotty Republic flags, those went out. So you should get those either tomorrow or the next day. It's pretty fast. It's local mail, so we should get those soon. Yeah, that's a bounce ball setup. Yep. All right, see Coach is on. Give me a second, boys. Full screen. Bam. Okay. For Coach, can you hear me? Check 1 2. Okay. Checking over here.
How loud am I?
Got you now. Check 1 2.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think so.
All
I'm gonna crank you up though because you're a little bit low. How's that?
Whatever you need to do. It sounds super weird to me on my end. I'm not used to this because I've got the in-ear jobs.
Oh, nice. All right, cool. Let me bring you on screen. Live from Coach Studios, from Worf Studios. It's Coach Worf with coming in with the live studio audience. Round of applause. Let's see, where's the coach? Coach's screen. Coach. Coach full screen. Boom. Woo. What up?
How you doing, Roman?
Good. Trying to get
Sorry, it's
this.
been a minute. Wednesdays are rough for me.
No, I figured this is better. I missed this. I missed doing it on Mondays too, so we're good. We're good.
Oh.
So for those of you that are new to the show, usually Coach will join us in. Oh, what is a? My screen's not refreshing for me on the actual show. Give me a second.
No problem.
There it goes. Okay, cool. Now it's refreshing. Cool. I was like, well, it's still showing like the screenshot. Okay. Coach will give us basically overall surface temperature report, local fishing conditions, and like we go over the fish counts from the local charters to give you a better idea of if you're gonna go fishing, where to go and what to target and what to expect. So, without further ado, let's do.
Are we up on saltwater tides yet here?
Yeah,
Roman?
we are.
Okay. So for what I do, high tide at sundown. Tide begins to turn tomorrow. So we got a 6.6 at 8:01 or at 7:57, and sundown's at 8:01. So as you guys might know, the first day of summer was yesterday, I think, and we definitely our days are going to start getting shorter again. So something to keep in mind. It's going to be shorter about a minute each day, more or less. So for what I do tomorrow at around 8 o'clock, it's perfect tide for me to fish calicos, half moons, and the perch in places like La Jolla, Sunset Cliffs, the jetties, stuff like that. So perfect tide the next couple of days for fishing the sundown. These tides are a bit high. The salad situation on a lot of the open beach areas has been really rough for some of those guys.
Yep.
So, I mean, but you know what? Honestly, Roman, I saw a guy that caught some really nice fish working his way through the salad. So the fish are still there and feeding. It's just all the ripped up eel grass and surf grass, and the occasional kelp too. Just isn't making life very easy. We've had a very, very rough year on the overall, and we'll be getting to that in just a minute. But hopefully these high tides don't drag too much garbage into the water in the evenings. You ready to move to tent break here, Roman?
Got it. Yep.
All right, here's our tent break. It is absolutely terrible.
Oh, jeez.
You can see almost nothing. because
funny.
of all the cloud cover.
Oh, got it. Yep.
But if you take a look here, so we got the 9 mile, the 178, and then of course our warmer water to the south that's been holding all the tuna. If we go look at our little color chart, we're looking at like 68, 69 degrees.
Oh, wow.
Approaching 70 in some spots. So the water's very warm and warming quickly, and our water offshore is very cool. So it's kind of anyone's guess how it's going to shape up from here. We will find out, I suppose.
Perfect.
There's the cloud free. I pulled that up on Fish Track.
All right, cool.
And you can see we got warmer water along the coast, and the offshore is still very, very cool. So looking like yellowtail at the islands, yellowtail at Catalina, and patty yellows out here along the line here.
Did anybody catch a yellowtail on Saturday, guys? Did anybody catch a yellowtail or see anybody else catch a yellowtail? Go ahead, Coach. I'm just going to let the chat linger with that.
Yeah, there should be some offshore yellows right now, and there are a few in the counts. We'll get to some of that here in a minute, too. This is going to be kind of a short one today, folks, so if you have any questions, make sure you post them in the chat. Perfect. So I can get to them. The fish have all been farther south. They've been kind of down. I'm sorry. Sorry if I'm screwing you up here, Roman.
No, it's all good,
down here.
It's all good.
South of the 371, 425, out in here somewhere is where the main fleet is. And if you're out with them, you'll know right away. Fishing has been very, very good. Most boats are managing to get off the docks. everyone's kind of confused about the state's wording of the latest COVID stuff, so they're reluctant to change their passenger counts. But once they do, the price should come down a little, hopefully.
Oh, that's right. Yep. I forgot about that.
So it's been off and on limit style bluefin fishing. Of course, bluefin being bluefin, some boats aren't finding the right schools, so some boats only have a few here and there. Most of the boats 1.5 day and longer are, I'd say, generally catching at least one plus per guy.
Yep.
Some of these bluefin haven't been real big, like 30 to 60 pounds. Some of these tuna, some of these boats are getting on tuna and they catch 20 or 30 of them, and not one of them's under 100. So.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you kind of got to be ready, loaded for bear. I mean, you might get on some bluefin that are 40 pounds, or it might be 140 just as easily. So,
what boat on this list would you go on if you could?
If it were up to me, I would go on the Old Glory, the Condor. This is out of Fisherman, so the OG's not on here, but Condor. The Pacific Queen's pretty good. I did a lot of time with Rich and company, Rich and Clay over there on the Old Glory.
That's cool.
Super fishy guys. If you're heading out of Seaforth, the Pride, assuming it's still there and working, it's been a very, very fishy boat the last few years.
That's cool.
But a lot of these guys are coming back with one or more tuna per angler, which is pretty freaking good considering they're running anywhere up to 190, 200 pounds, even more.
That's awesome, dude. That's so much fish.
Yeah.
So much fish.
I mean, in my mind, landing a big bluefin is something you do once.
Yeah.
But some of these guys have really made the last few years some chaos and really just beat up a bunch of them.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. That's awesome.
So, I mean, tuna fishing is very, very good right now. Patty yellows are kind of here or there, hit and miss. Our local half days are still focusing mostly on bass with some rockfish in the mix. Fishing hasn't been real good for our local half days. I don't know if that's because current conditions aren't good or our local inshores just kind of has some dark water or something. But,
All right.
But it really has been bumpy, and I mean bumpy. Much of the last few weeks, we've had swell coming from numerous directions. None of it's been real big, but it's enough to break it up and make it all lumpy out there for weeks and weeks. So, got a northwest wind, a west-northwest swell right now, and a south-southwest swell. I mean, 3 feet at 5 seconds, that's not a real pleasant day out there.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, I'm even with my arm all messed up, I haven't really been doing as much fishing. I've been doing a little more gecko hunting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But interestingly enough, Roman, I caught 4 species of introduced geckos in 2 days this last week.
Dang.
True story.
And when you said you caught one that was a real donkey, what's a weight on something that's considered a donkey as far as gecko catching goes?
As far as gecko catching goes, when it bites you, the teeth go deep into your finger. That's a donkey.
Nice. Oh, that's funny.
If he bites you and not much happens,
Okay. That's so funny. Awesome.
So this is even more bad news in days to come. We've got this west-northwest 4 foot at 5 seconds. That is just a darn, with 2 foot wind waves on top of that out of the northwest. I mean, whoa. Yeah, let's see. Doesn't get much better through the week. Approaching the weekend, it starts to lay down a little bit. Let's hope, huh?
Yeah.
Let's hope that swell interval slows down a little.
It's crazy.
Seems awful lumpy out there. So just so you guys know what I'm talking about when we talk about the grade of tuna that's being caught right now, that it really is the big story. Despite lousy conditions, these guys are still able to pull, those. That's what, 70 pounds maybe?
Nice, dude.
So, well, maybe more. That might be 80 or more there. I don't know how big the dude in question is. So, but yeah, the tuna are the real story. We got some corvina showing up inshore. This has been a really good year for spot fins in the surf for some guys. The guys who've been real persistent and worked through that salad, they've landed some really nice spot fins this year. There's been quite a few decent corvina caught. I haven't seen anything over 22, 23 inches yet, but I'm sure I will. And if these conditions are super lumpy and we have really high tides in the evening, so I'm really not anticipating that lettuce on the shore to go away anytime soon. But if you get out there, there's fish that are feeding in it.
Yeah.
It's just a question of getting in there and getting it while you can.
So it is. It's so true. All right, cool.
We got any questions, Roman?
Nothing in the chat so far. We're good.
Okay. Did you want me to do a little book review? I do have one available if you'd like.
Yes, sir. We'll get you back on the screen.
This is gonna be on a whole series of books. It was called the Mission Earth series.
Okay.
This was done by L. Ron Hubbard after he did Battlefield Earth. So a lot of this is global governments after the fact, talking about how humanity has taken to the stars, essentially.
Is it the guy that is that the Scientology guy though?
Yes, that's the same guy that started Scientology, arguably to hide all of his money away from the government. Although how much he believed his Scientology
was this book
debatable.
before or after the Scientology stuff?
He founded that in his final years.
That's crazy, dude.
And all the royalties and all the money from all the books he ever read got poured into that, or he ever wrote got poured into that, and he wrote hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books. So
I see what he did. Interesting.
Billions and billions of dollars over the course of the decades. You know what I mean?
Yep. Crazy.
Those people will never run out of money, and everything from movie and TV licensing rights all the way down the.
Oh yeah. So what's this book about?
Basically, humanity takes to the stars, and beings already out there don't care for it, so they try to rewrite human history in space and write it into a series of books, and that's his take on what the aliens would think of us.
Oh, interesting. That's funny.
It's definitely some cool stuff, and he wrote some really crazy. He wrote a lot of pulp fiction. He wrote tons of sci-fi. He wrote some fantasy. He wrote some really dark and just downright weird stuff too. I'm sure you can imagine. But
awesome.
Definitely a wacky dude, but I mean, he was super talented. I mean, he can put words together like few. He's probably one of the top 20 writers of all time.
Crazy. Cool. All right, Coach. Well, once again, guys, if you guys didn't know, now you know. Coach Worf has his own channel here on YouTube. It's Worf TV. Coach, if you could type something in the chat real quick, just so people can see your handle pop up. Click on his handle.
As soon as we're done, I'll be commenting in
all right,
there.
Perfect.
You can hit me up on YouTube or anywhere.
Very cool. Cool. All right. If you guys have any more questions for Coach and you didn't get the opportunity to ask him, hit him up on sdfish.com or also on our MMFC Discord page. Coach, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today and giving us the report. Once again, taking you out with a live studio audience round of applause. Later, Coach.
Peace, man.
Woo! Coach in the house. Thanks, Coach. Makes these shows a lot more fun, and it adds variety and useful information other than just me sitting here talking smack. Speaking of me sitting here talking smack, I'm going to call Captain Scotty, and he's going to give us a little bit more conditions and fishing reports. He's actually living it. He's actually doing it. He's a coach with Brothers. Sorry, he's not a coach. He's a fishing charter captain with Brothers Sport Fishing. Most of you guys know him in the chat. If you don't, get ready. He's a really knowledgeable dude. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I'll ask him while he's on the phone. Otherwise, I'm going to get him on the phone right now. Give me a second. Beep, bop, boop, beep, bop, boop, boop. Technology. All right, I'm calling him. Oh, it's ringing. Hello.
Hey, Roman, hold on. I'm going to set you up on Bluetooth.
Cool. Got it. Oh.
All righty. Can I hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo. Cool. I can hear y'all.
Awesome. How you been?
Good. Tired, but good.
Oh, good. So how did you do today?
We got one 180-pounder. We got it weighed at the fish processor.
Oh, dang. Nice, dude. Was the customer like stoked?
Oh yeah, they were stoked because we had a slow morning. I think we got bit like around 1 o'clock. So we had nothing on the boat until like 1:30. We landed at 1:29.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah, so we probably got bit like around 1 o'clock or a little after 1.
How long was the fight?
How long was the fight? So we use a bent butt rod. So it's a Seeker 4X, custom built to how I asked them to do it, and it's on an ASCO bent butt.
Yeah.
So we put the bent butt in the rod holder. I've got a 0-degree swivel mount rod holder, extra long. So, like it's really long. So like the full butt of the rod goes all the way down in the rod holder. And I have backing plates on it. So if that rod holder is ripping out, it's going to make it's ripping out the whole gunnel. But anyways, so ever since using a bent butt on our kite fish, we've been getting fish in like half the amount of time.
Wow.
You just put the rod in the rod holder and you just work the reel. Whereas previous to that, you had to hold the rod on the rail and work the reel. And a lot of times, unfortunately, a lot of people who come out fishing with us can't hold the rod and turn the reel handle. What ends up happening is when they're trying to turn the reel handle, they just end up torquing. They end up torquing the rod, so then the rod like twists instead of like, So actually, like, I have a lot of reels that people bend and or break the reel handle because instead of doing a nice circular rotation with the reel handle, they just end up torquing the reel handle, basically pushing the reel handle either in or away from the reel instead of having a nice circular rotation, and they just bend the reel handle.
Got it. That makes sense. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say the fight was maybe around, 20, 25 minutes instead of like an hour.
Damn, that's pretty good. That's really good, actually.
Yeah. And we were about 35, 40 nautical miles from the harbor. Not terribly far.
Nice, dude. Very cool. When's your next? Do you have any openings?
My next opening is June 29th.
Oh, okay. June 29th is your next opening. Interesting. Very
June
cool.
29th is the next opening. Because we have a second boat. We have a second captain, Captain Mike Silva. He's been awesome for us. He's been getting some good groups of good offshore fishing. The limits of Patty Yellowtail, 60-pound bluefin, rockfish on the half-day trip. He's definitely been a great team member to join to our operations. We're stoked to have him.
Very cool. How many people can you take on that second boat? Or is that
still just 4?
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Still just 4. I mean, on the first boat, the 2320, I fished 5-6 people on it for like rockfish trips. But like when I have like a Mike run a trip, I only keep it to 4 because I do 5 or 6 just because I'm pretty easy going and I can work around the boat and work around people really well. I can pay attention to everybody.
Right.
But to have Mike run around the boat with that many people is just I think it's a little bit too difficult for like trying to put that on somebody else.
Yeah, it's a
being
lot.
A single captain. Yeah, it's a lot to manage weight around the boat. You got to keep all the rods going. You got to make sure everybody's enjoying the trip and having good conversations with them, and really catering to everybody's needs. And sometimes I definitely think it's a little bit too much. For a single captain.
Right, that's fine. That's good. I have a guy here, Fishy down there's got a question. It says a Fathom 40 setup for tuna.
Fathom 40, beautiful. Yes, so that's going to be a 40 narrow. I love the Fathoms. Any of the Fathoms you grab, I think they're great reels, great budget reels. Shimano saw what Penn was doing with the Fathom, and they came out with the Speedmaster. Honestly, the Speedmaster is another great reel. If you're like Shimano fan, the Speedmaster. To be honest, I like the Speedmaster better than the Palisades, believe it or not, because the Speedmasters will stop you at strike. The Fathoms will stop you at strike for the lever drags, because the Fathoms, they also make star drag, which the star drag Fathom is good, but I love lever drags. I'm lever drag fan all the way. It's just depending on the reel, depending on your star drag or your lever drags generally have bigger drag washers. I'm coming under a bridge here, so hopefully you guys don't lose me. But anyways, so the diameter of your spool, more or less on a lever drag, your drag washer is just as big as the diameter of the spool.
Right.
Whereas on a star drag, your spool is separated from the drag washer. So there's actually going to be two different sections of the reel. So the spool is going to have nothing, no drag washer pushing up against it. And then there's going to be, on another section of the reel, your drag washer, your drag plate and your drag washers are going to be in a different section of the reel, and then they're all going to be connected by gearing.
Right.
That's why. Oh, go ahead, Roman.
No, go ahead. I was just go ahead.
So that's why when casting, so say if you got your surface iron setup or your cold sniper setup or your copper setup, that's why guys like to use star drags, because the spool is lighter, because there's not a big drag washer on it.
Oh yeah.
However, but because you have that big drag washer and you don't have that extra change of gearing, you don't have those extra components for the where the spool is geared, connected to where your drag setting is on a star drag, because you don't have that extra change of gears, and then it have a bigger washer. The lever drag has more torque.
Yeah, makes sense.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
so
it
like,
does.
when you turn the reel handle on a lever drag, you have more torque on the spool as opposed to a star drag. Now, there are some star drag reels that do it really well. If you look at a Shimano Trinidad and you look at the section of the reel where the drag washers are, you'll see how big it is. So Trinidads have big drag washers. But yeah, there's all little differences.
That's crazy. That's cool.
Yeah. The Fathom's great reel. The Fathom 40, it's big, but the spool is narrow, so that you don't have to work your thumb, so far side to side.
Yeah.
Very strong reel. And then 2-speed. Honestly, you can't go wrong. Now, the first generation of Fathom, Penn had an issue with the 2-speed function. Sometimes like the 2-speed function breaks. In the newest generation, and honestly, this second generation's been out for a while. Right. So if you have a Fathom, it's probably a good estimation that you have the second generation. They've addressed a lot of that stuff, and yeah, I would fully endorse grabbing a Penn Fathom 40 for the kind of fish that we're seeing today. Because the Penn Fathom 40,
that's a 2-speed.
Lever drag 2-speed. Yep.
Very cool. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah. So how I would set it up, I'd fill it up with 80-pound braid all the way to the top. I would run short floral leaders. 80-pound braid. You can put any floral top shot you want on it. I mean, not top shot, leader.
Leader.
I only put
what size leader would you put on that thing?
6 feet of leader. So like just depending, say if I want a fly line, screw it, I'll put 30-pound tippet on there, leader, not tippet, because tippet's like fly or something. Yeah. But or like 40-pound, and I'll fly line it. Awesome. Or say if I'll put 50 or 60-pound, and I'll put my rubber band weight, on the braid above my RP nut, and I'll send it down for a sinker rig. Or I'll put 60 or 80-pound fluoro on it, and I'll put a flat fall on it. Or I'll just go 80 braid and then do a double San Diego knot to a swivel. And on the other side of the swivel, I'll crimp on 130 pounds for like, cow flat falling. And the 10 fathom 40 can totally bring in, a triple digit fish, no problem.
Wow.
And then with 80 pounds, 80 pound braid, I would set my drag at strike to about 18 pounds drag, and I would set it with a spring scale.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So what I love too about lever drag reels is, when you preset your drag, you know where it's going to be at. Whereas with the star drag, like sometimes things move around or things like that, or like you never really know where you're at. But with my lever drags, when I'm in my garage, I have this whole spring scale setup where I'll put the line, I'll set it up as if I'm fishing. I'll put the line all the way through the guide, all the way through the tip, and then I'll like tie a little loop, and then I'll put it on the spring scale, and I'll pull on it until the reel gives drag. And then I'll go over and look at the spring scale and see how many pounds until the reel let out drag.
Right.
That's where I know where I'm at. And so, because then when I'm done, after I'm done with trips, I back off my drag.
Right.
And with lever drag, you never have a problem. Because when you preset it, I know what drag I have at strike. Yeah. And then when I put my gear away, I just put the clicker on and put it in free spool, and I'm golden. I'm good.
That's cool. So, today's fish. What did it come on live bait or like a jig or what?
It came on the kite.
On the kite.
The dead flyer.
Cool.
Yeah, we put out the frozen dead flyer. There's a couple different companies coming out with artificial flyers, to that float or that they'll use. Like there's I forget all the different ones now. There's a few of them out there. And as far as I know, they work. I've never gotten my hands on any of them. I've definitely seen a lot of fish.
Would you try them?
I would try them, yeah. Except I bought like 100 flyers last year in bulk, so I can get a little cheaper. So I'm like, well, what am I gonna do?
You can resell them. Shoot. Hey, Salty Dagger's got a question.
Who wants to buy them?
Salty's got a question for you. Lever drag or star drag for irons?
Iron. If it's gonna be the yo-yo iron, I would use a lever drag. If it's gonna be the surface iron, I would use a star drag.
Oh, interesting. Okay, very cool.
Yeah, because then the yo-yo, you're not casting, you're just dropping it down. So I would prefer to have the torque of a lever drag. A star drag, you're casting it, reeling it in, casting it, reeling it in, and then just a flip of the clutch lever, flip it down, you're in free spool. Flip it up, start reeling. Flip it down, cast again. Flip it up. Whereas the lever drag, you're moving the lever drag like a quarter of the circumference of the spool every time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So like say if you're casting a lever drag, you bring the lever all the way down, then you're casting, and then you're putting it all the way back up, and then you're reeling, and then you bring it all the way in, and then so it's a little bit cumbersome.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like if you think of it practically like with the star drag, as soon as your lure hits the water, you want to start cranking it. You start cranking it, you're already engaged, as opposed to having to push the lever forward. Yeah, makes sense.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Exactly.
Very cool, dude. Anything else you want to share with us today, or anything you want to promote since we got you on?
Yeah. I mean, if any private boaters out there want to go out and get on this roof and stuff, the weather has been amazing. The forecast has been wrong as far as I'm concerned. Like these last couple of days, yesterday and today, the weather was just that wind just came. So, definitely always still look at your forecast, and if the forecast looks like it's going to blow really bad, don't go. But thankfully, we've been having beautiful weather these last couple of days, and it's been some great fishing. And as I always try to promote when I come on your show, Roman, guys getting out there as best as you can, learn to have good boating and fishing etiquette. There's so much fish out there, and it's so easy to like get so caught up in trying to catch fish that, you know, guys just run up on and try and set up on top of other people, other boaters. And it's a problem. Like a lot of people do it. And then it's honestly, in my experience, you do a lot better, you know, working away from other people, because you're not competing with their chum lines, you're not competing with the baits that they have hooks with. You know, it's you find fish on your own, and then you have your boat set up to like find fish on your own, and you learn. Honestly, like it's taken me years, and then now I'm like all the things that I've learned through my experience kind of falling in together. And these last couple trips where I've been successful at, it's been really cool to like, you know, go back and reflect at night, be like, man, you know, I did it all by myself.
That's
cool.
Cool.
No help at all.
Super cool.
But yeah,
That's
if
really
anybody
good.
wants to get out there, you know, it's good fishing right now. A lot of bluefin in the zone, and if you don't have your own boat, jump on a sporty. You know, jump on whatever you can. Get out there and take advantage of what we have right now, because it's close. It's like 30, 40 nautical miles away. At most this week, I've been only fishing like 45 nautical miles away from the boat. And,
Nice.
you know, yesterday we got limits of bluefin. You know, we caught 10 limits, and then as we were still like, you know, fighting our number 10, you know, we hooked another 2. And then when we got number 10 in, we still brought 11 and 12 in. We grabbed them by the tail, got the hook out of them, and released them. You know,
Wow.
so some fun fishing. And then last week, so I didn't fish on Saturday. I had the day off, but Friday I fished, and you know, we were getting wrecked on bigger fish on light line. You know, we're using 30-pound leader and hooking 60-pound fish,
Wow.
you know, hour-long fight. So that's why I say, you guys, you gotta set your drags correctly, because if you hook a big fish on light line, you need all the advantage you've got. And if you've got loose drags, the sheer weight of the fish will just pull drag, and you'll never bring the fish to the boat.
Oh,
And that goes across the board. You know, whether you're fishing on your boat, on a kayak, on a big sporty, set your drags correctly. Don't worry about the fish you're fighting. Worry about your line settings. You know, so if you're fishing, you know, a 40-pound setup, so say you got 50-pound braid or 65-pound braid, but you got 40-pound mono, if you got 40-pound fluoro, your lowest line setting is 40. So for a 40-pound setup, I'd be setting my drag to about 11 or 12 pounds of drag. I'd probably go for 12 pounds of drag. That's where I'd be setting my drag at. Because then you want to be anywhere between a quarter to a third of your lowest line setting. So a quarter of 40, 10. A third of 40, just say 13.3. So just say 13. So yeah, I'd be setting my drag to about 12 pounds of drag. And then,
That's awesome.
you know, and then you can do whatever you want. You can crank on the reel as hard as you want. You're not going to break that line. You know, what's going to break your line is if you get crossed by another person, or if the line touches the boat, or the fish spits the hook, you know,
Right.
something like that. But yeah, like say, like if I fought like a 60-pound fish with, you know, too light of drag, you know, when the boat rolls and pitches, every time the rod comes up, and then what's going to happen? The reel is just going to let out line just because the sheer weight of the fish, and you're just never going to bring the fish to the boat.
That's great.
Set your drag, people. Set your drag.
That's awesome. A PSA, a public service announcement from Brothers Sport Fishing. Very cool. All right, guys.
Yeah.
If you guys are interested in setting up a fishing outing with Captain Scotty, you can find him at brothersportfishing.com. That's 2 S's, the end of brothers and the beginning of sport fishing. So brothersportfishing.com. If you have any questions, don't call Scotty asking him for fishing spots, but you call him and ask him for advice. He's a super cool dude.
Yeah.
Right. And then again, brothersportfishing.com.
To be honest, if anybody wants to know where the offshore stuff is, like that offshore stuff, they swim. It moves. You know, one day we're fishing west of the 371, and the very next day we're fishing the 500 fathom curve outside the Coronado Islands. Like, if somebody really wants to know where I caught offshore stuff, I don't care. I'll tell you, because every day is different. You know, I can tell you where I caught my fish today. I got my fish today at the 371. Tomorrow, where's it going to be? I can't tell you. But the biggest thing when you're offshore, you got to find it when you're out there. You know, so just because I got it there today, I can't tell you with 100% guarantee that it's going to be there tomorrow. So that offshore stuff, it moves around. But my inshore spots, my bottom fishing spots, don't be asking for those. I'll tell you to pound sand.
That's awesome.
My halibut spots, oh, forget about it.
That's awesome. Cool. All right. Well, once again, Scotty, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us for a little bit and give us some pointers and some awesome report. So, dude, thank you.
Oh yeah, I love it. I definitely appreciate you reaching out to me to, come and talk to your fishing community. And yeah, if anybody ever wants to, give me a shout and just, pull on my ear on the phone, text, social media, whenever I have time in between trips, more than happy to. And if you guys want to keep up with what we're catching, for sure, Instagram is the best way to. I do post to Facebook, but Facebook's a little bit more difficult for me to post. It's not as streamlined as Instagram. So
yeah.
Instagram's always like bam, bam, bam.
No, it's true.
But,
it's true.
Yeah.
It's convenient. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys go out and check out our Instagram story, you'll see the fish we got today. But thank you, Roman. Thank you, everybody, for listening to my random.
No, it's good. It was good. It was great.
Guys,
I posted Brothers Sport Fishing's Instagram account in the chat, so if you guys can go check them out there, you can see the latest catches and, like Scotty said, their latest happenings. Again, hit them up on brothersportfishing.com if you want to book a charter. They could do up to 6 people. And it sounds like a blast. Scotty knows what he's doing. He's going to get you on fish. So let's do that. All right. Thanks, Scotty.
Yeah, but
go ahead.
So for most trips right now, we're just cutting it down to 4. We're keeping it at 4.
All right, cool.
I mean, if somebody really wants to, say the Coronado Islands or inshore, I'll do more than 4, but they'll have to be fishing with me. And then for offshore trips, I'm really trying to keep it as best as can to 4. But if at any time I do run more than 4 people, it's a 10% additional cost on each additional person. So say, for example, my trip cost is, doesn't matter, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's just for running the boat. And then any say the 5th person, then is another 10% on what the trip cost is.
Oh, that makes sense. Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All righty, y'all.
Thanks again,
Thank
Scotty.
You, everybody.
Let's take Captain Scotty out with a live studio audience round of applause. Thanks, Scotty. I'll talk to you soon, dude. Thanks again. Woo!
Right on, Roman.
All right, later. Very cool. Very cool. I think with that, ladies and gentlemen of the show, ladies and gentlemen of the stream, of the Fishy Hour, the Fishy Hour has concluded. The Fishy Hour is over. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll be back here on Wednesday with Brian and Bay Fishing with Roman and Brian. So come hang out with us then, and it's gonna be a blast. Remember, guys, we have Spotty Bowl this weekend. So fishing Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. We're fishing San Diego Bay. It's the second to the last session of the second half season before we go into playoffs. So it's gonna be a blast. It's gonna be fun. We still need to figure out what the rest of us are gonna do that don't qualify. I'm not sure. I don't think I'm gonna qualify, but we still have to figure out what the rest of us are gonna do that didn't qualify while these guys are fishing the playoffs. We can't have them out there all fishing by themselves. Are we gonna have like a smack talking cruise where we all just go around our kayaks and wrasse and cat call the anglers that are actually participating in the tournament? I don't know. Might be fun. Or we can also fish too. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Go to La Jolla. Go to La Jolla. Izzy, have a good evening, Izzy. Thank you so much. Discord fishing, nice. Yeah, exactly. Discord fishing, very cool. Yes, if you guys want to do the Islander thing on your kayak, do hit up Todd TP Metal Art for the tickets. Hit him up on Instagram probably or in the Discord. I think that's all I got for you guys. I'll see you guys. Oh yeah, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good night. All right, bye guys.